PPL fans, welcome to week 4 of the PPL. This is D2. My name is RTK, and this week we're facing Potato Jim and his Pinecobh Ramblers, or Pinecobh Ramblers, or something like that. Out of the 6 mons you see, he brought Jirachi, Blastoise, it's Mega Blastoise, Sylveon, Zygarde 50%, Drapion, Miltank. The mons that he could have brought with that are Rotom, Blaziken, Archeops, Quilladin, and Cryogonal. So I'm gonna let you guys know ahead of time what my team is, and it was very hard to prep for his team. It was a bit of an issue, so I could not decide whether or not, for the life of me, I should bring Nidoqueen or Porygon 2. I did not know if rocks would be more beneficial than the bulk I need to take hits from the beast that is known as Zygarde 50%. But I'll just go over my team. So I have a slightly defensive Tapu Fini with 188 HP, 192 defense, and 128 in speed to outspeed non-invested HP, non-invested base 100 Pokemon like the Miltank, like the Jirachi, if it's especially defensive, no HP. It's actually 2 points higher than the non-invested one, so hopefully I outspeed them. It'd be really nice if I did. It'll also allow me to outspeed Sylveon, which is nice. Not gonna allow me, well, it'll allow me to outspeed Blastoise, obviously, if it doesn't have a lot of speed investment. But yeah. So looking at this team, Dragonite can do work to it if it gets a DD up. Raikou does a lot of work to it once Zygarde is gone, and Dragonite, oh, that's loud, sorry. Arcanine will do a lot of work if I can make sure Blastoise and Zygarde don't fuck me up. So, like I said with the Tapu Fini, it's got leftovers, by the way. My next mon is Nidoqueen with 244 HP, 252 defense, and in 8 in special attack, I believe, with Sludge Wave, Stealth Rock, Earth Power, and Ice Beam, I believe. I'm fairly certain it's Ice Beam. Next is a D-Dance Dragonite with Iron Head, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and just, what was the item I have on it? I can't remember. I believe it was a Yachi Berry. Pretty certain it was a Yachi Berry for the Blastoise. Then I have a offensive Kartana. Obviously it's offensive every time. Jolly, 252 attack, 252 speed with Night Slash, Aerial Ace, Flying on Z, Sacred Sword, and Leaf Blade. Then I have a Zap Plate Raikou as my lead. I want to bait him to think I am Specs. He's got Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Hidden Power, Ice, and the Shadow Ball for Jirachi, and Rotom if it came, but it didn't. And then a defensive Arcanine for a offensive Jirachi. Offensive Jirachi. So let's get this team started. I'm going to lead off with the Raikou because it's going to do a lot of work to his team. So he leads off with Majesty, the Miltank, and I lead off with Raikou, and I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, and it does a good 52%, which is very good for me. I'm going to go into Tapu Fini to see if I can go and taunt this thing, as it just goes for the Stealth Rocks. I go for the taunt as he brings in Drapion, which is unfortunate. I need to swap out here. I go into Nidoqueen, take rock damage, and he knocks off my Shuca Berry, so that's bad. I pull the double out, I go into Kartana, and then not a bad matchup for me, but he will kill me and I won't kill him. I go for the Leaf Blade, and the Miltank has Sap Sipper, which is okay, and he also has Chople, which also, okay, very prepared for me. So I go back into Tapu Fini because I want to taunt this thing, as he does go for the Fire Punch. I go for the Defog here, thinking I'd outspeed, and I don't, so he has more speed investment, at least 3 speed investment than I do. I get the taunt off. I'm going to be able to defog again as he's just going to go for another body slam. And I'm very low now, which is really unfortunate for me because now I don't have a lot to swap into Zygarde. I swap out, go into Raikou, predicting a Blastoise or a... oh, let me pause that. So, on Showdown, they give you a cancel option. And for me, I am very hesitant. I knew he was going into Zygarde. I played too safely. I clicked HP Ice, he was taking his time, and then I swapped to Shadow Ball in case he went into Jirachi, which I thought would be specially defensive with Calm Mind. And I wanted to get damage off on it right away. So, because I did not click the HP Ice, and because Zygarde is out here, I either lose Zygarde, or lose Raikou, and go for the HP Ice, or I swap out into something that could possibly take hit. Now, I was worried about Dragon Dance Zygarde, and unfortunately, that's exactly what he is. So, he gets some Shadow Ball damage off. I swap out into Tapu Fini as he goes for the Dragon Dance. Now, this is extremely unfortunate because now he kills me with any move he goes for except for the Dragon move. Now, I go into Arcanine to intimidate him. Now, unfortunately, he goes for another Dragon Dance, and I go for my HP Ice, which activates his weakness policy. So now he's at +3 speed, or +2 speed, +3 attack, and it's just wrecking my entire team. I'm trying to play around it. I sack off the Nidoqueen to get another Intimidate. He goes for the Earthquake. I thought he would go for a Dragon Dance, predicting me to swap out again. Now it's just like, okay, I bring out Kartana. I live an Earthquake at +2. Do not live the superpower. But now at this point, if he has Outrage, he has a high chance to kill me. I'm thinking that he does have Outrage, which is why I did not bring Dragonite in the first place. He does have +2 special attack, so if he has a Draco Meteor, that can also potentially kill me. So here, I just go straight up for the Dragon Claw. I'm down 2, he's up 6. I have to do this. I don't have Extreme Speed, I didn't think I need it. At the -1 defense, it might not have even killed either. So, he actually has Corn Forcer, which is special, and it does 57%, which allows me to get the Dragon Claw off. Now here, he brings in Sylveon. I go for the Iron Head, doing massive amount of damage as he goes for the Hyper Voice, killing me. I'm gonna go into Raikou here, which is very bad for me. I'm very sad about that. It's gonna kill the Sylveon. He also has his Drapion, which is going to take a hit. He gets an Earthquake off. I live it. And I'm going to be able to go for another Thunderbolt. But at this point, there's really no saving the game. I'm just playing for differential here. Here, I'm hoping Thunderbolt will do enough. It does 62%. And then Miltank is able to kill me with the Body Slam. So, that is the game. Unfortunately, I knew Zygarde was going to run through me. I'm very sad about that. I'm very upset that I canceled my HP Ice. Although, to be fair, he would have gotten his weakness policy up. However, he wouldn't have had +2 speed. I would have stayed in and gone for another HP Ice, not to let him set up a Dragon Dance. He would have been forced to kill me. Then I could have brought in Kartana and gone for the Leaf Blade, which would have been perfect, would have stopped him from sweeping me. He could have probably just gone into Miltank at that point, but I believe, I'm not quite sure. Let me do the calcs fairly quickly. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. I'll do the damage calcs. Damage calculator. I'm fairly certain that Kartana, or well, that's not what I'm calculating. What I'm calculating is Raikou with the Zap Plate. Zap Plate 50, and then it was Zygarde. I know he wasn't HP invested, 50%. Yeah, and HP Ice would have brought him down minimum 74%. So on that swap in, it would have been great. I could have literally just gone into Dragonite after Raikou dies, and it would have been perfect. It's very sad that I didn't get that off. I'm very upset about that, but, you know, that's what happens if you second guess yourself. Go for your gut instinct, and maybe it'll work out for you. But now we're currently sitting at 3-1 with a +10 differential. We're still at the top of the leaderboard, which is great. Next week we're facing Raikou and the Queens Park Rangers, and hopefully we can take them on. So thank you for watching, guys. As always, the links in the PPL description, all the fan servers, the t-shirt shop, everything is down there, all the coaches. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.